Alright, here we go. I'm going to do some video of the hair. There's going to be some construction noise, so I'm going to apologize for that. See? And we'll just try to work on through because this is going to be a long week of construction, so we're just going to work through it. Okay, this is the hair, the eyebrow color that we used for Elijah. I'm going to mix it up for the hair. Now we always start with the darker and then work our way to the lighter. So this would be the lighter, obviously, since, yeah, that's what we used on the brows. Okay, so we're going to darken this up. He is a blonde baby, so I'm going to be using, if I can find it. Boy, you can. This is nail tip. Surely it's here somewhere. Ah, brow blonde. Looky there, brow blonde. So I'm going to add some of that. I might actually add some 04 as well. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, let me get it set up. It's been setting up for a few days, so it's quite thick. I'm going to stir it up real good and then add, since I'm going to have more color, add more color in it. We're going to have to keep it stirred up. Otherwise, we'll have some patches that are darker than others. Okay, let's get it going here. Oof. May take a minute, guys. I do apologize, but I wanted you guys to see how I mix this up. I'll add a big glob of brow blonde. And I am going to add some 04 since I want it a little bit browner. See, it's really gummed up on my brush here. I know I'm using the Genesis and it's hard to come by these days. A little bit darker still. Not sure what I'm going to do when I use up all my Genesis. Probably start with Irresistible's paint. I do like their medium. And I did order the thin, so I should be able to do the milk bumps after I get the thin in. Okay, I'm going to go just a little bit darker. Okay, it's still pretty blonde. Set it up just a bit. Still got quite a bit of paint gunked up on my brush. Cleaned up a little. Alright, I'm gonna clean my brush real quick, guys. It's really gross. Got a lot of thick stuff stuck in it. And just keep it a little easier whenever I go to stir it so it doesn't still have thick and the really light stuff in there. Okay, and I'm just wiping off the baby's face because I want to make sure I didn't have any strays. Alright, here we go. This is going to be quite a feat since I'm going to do very, very skinny strokes like you would do eyebrows. But first, I'm going to see if I can find this. Is it that one? Let's see if I can find the brush that I normally use for creasing and whatnot. And of course, I should have had this ready. I do apologize. What did I do with it? It's probably hiding in plain sight, right? It is hiding in plain sight. Look at there. Isn't that crazy? Make sure it's clean-ish. Clean-ish is always best. Alright, cleanish. What was that? Okay, so this is, doesn't say anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's a 2 if you guys go by size. Pretty sure it's a 2. It's either a 1 or a 2. Oof. Okay, let's get some area cleaned up here. Craziness. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start with the swirl. Get a glob there. Okay, the swirl is usually on the back center, or you could put it like a little bit off-centered. Now I always go counterclockwise. You can do clockwise if you want. But okay, so we're going to start the swirl and go up towards the crown. Looks like a fancy calligraphy curve, and then a curve again. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of an opening. Come around. Like that. Looks like a, what do you call it? Backwards comma, maybe? Yeah, backwards comma, we'll just say that. And then we're gonna go another little curvy swirly. Oh, I don't like that one. I'm gonna try again. Another little swirly. And as you can see, there's like a 1, 2, and then there's the third one. And we're gonna leave a little bit of a space. Okay. So we've got a cute little swirly going. Remember, the lighter the strokes, the more it looks, it'll look more, what is that word? Whimsical? Curvy. You'll have a little bit more of a point at the end if you use less pressure on your brush. Okay, I'm going to do another curl here towards, okay. And we're going to do one more here. See that? And we're going to make some more. I'm going to go here. You can see it kind of joins its buddy there. Well, that's okay. We kind of want that anyway. Okay, we're gonna do one here. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna pause this so you guys can take a screenshot if you want to. Notice I didn't come all the way to the front, and that's okay. Now I'm not going to start from the middle, I'm just going to go like that. And not from the middle, but you don't always have to connect it to the swirl. Okay, we're just filling in. Filling it in. Strokes light if you can. Okay, so they're going to come off the back of the head, and when they go forward, they're going to curve towards or back towards the ear, and then you're going to make another swirl the opposite direction. So whenever you're doing your hair, you're going to go swirl, 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 swirl. So everything goes like a river, kind of switchback river, and that kind of keeps the flow of the hair. And we want to stop just above the ear. We don't want to go all the way down. We want to leave a little bit of a space. I'm going to work on the other side. I usually do the sides, the back and the sides, and then I do the front. You can see as it's drying, it's kind of pale. But as you add more paint, it's going to darken up. You try to get it about the same length on both sides. And the sides that always come from the back and go forward. Okay, this is just the skeleton. We're going to keep filling it in. We're going to finish up with some really light, thin baby strokes, baby hairs. But this gives us an idea of how it's going to go. Okay, so we've got the hair. It comes from the back, and then curve again, and we're going to stop just above the ear. And don't worry about the baby hairs, we're going to get to those later. Okay, for the top, we're going to go like that. Ha! You would like to see, would you? Okay. Gonna curve around. You can see it's filling in. I don't know what that is. Okay. Remember to keep your hands out of the paint so you don't smear it. Okay. What? Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna give these dogs a bone real quick. Alright, come on, let's get a bone. I don't know how long this video is already 17 minutes long. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to go ahead and bake. And now it's going to bake lighter, but that's okay. I can still see a little bit of it. Anyway, that's the beginning. Our little skeleton. And I'm going to end the video. I'm going to take my dogs for a walk and bake, and whenever I get back, after it's baked, I'm going to do, sorry, loud. Okay, when I get back from walking the dogs, I'm going to have this ready, and I'm going to bake it, and I'll have it ready to add more. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back.